Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because I'm doing another round of live mini readings for you guys. So for those of you guys who've just clicked in, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. I still have a couple spots available. What I'm doing today, once again, is live mini readings. So you can ask one question for $15 and we will see what the tarot has to say. So if you're interested, all you have to do is just type below and my partner is here and he's going to help you sign up. If you need anything, you can just go to promiseharmony.com. And if you're watching this after it's already been uploaded, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and also ring the notification bell so that you never miss when I do these live sessions. I usually go live like this and just do some tarot readings once a week for free. And then sometimes I do like little mini ones too. So make sure that you subscribe if you're interested, if you ever want to get a free reading or sign up for a mini reading like this. So yeah, welcome. Hi, Christina. Hi, Minda. Hi, Sahu. Hi, SS. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh my goodness, how was that eclipse for you guys a couple days ago? My goodness, we had that full moon eclipse. Actually, it was more like around last weekend, but wow, the energy was just so strong. And we also had this during Mercury retrograde. So, of course, it's just been very interesting lately. But I can feel the energy lifting and things are moving forward really fast right now. And it seems like opportunities are starting to come in for some people. And I've been hearing from a lot of people who've been making new love connections. And so there is some beautiful energy in the air. But of course, with that Mercury retrograde in the eclipse, there's going to be some unexpected things happening. So I already had a chance to peek into some of your questions for today. We're going to be covering things from love to career to everything in between. We're going to be just looking into it today. And my first person is Adam. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Adam. And he wants to know, what is his gift? What is his gift? This is for Adam M. Wants to know a little bit about his gifts. Okay. So, Adam, I definitely see that you're an artist. I mean, visual artist just came up right away from the cards. And I think that, you're probably asking for this reading today because maybe you're feeling a little bit lost or you just want some type of confirmation. But I'm getting this message here that, you are literally an artist. You're somebody who's I'm going to say working with your hands. I see a lot of drawing. It could even be ceramics. I see something like that, working with your hands for sure. I always see you kind of tinkering with things and messing around with things. And I do see that, you have that in you. And so your guides are telling you to, stand in your self-respect. It might be time to put your artistic skills out in the world to either just take your creations to the next level, because not everything that you do artistically needs to be marketable or profitable. I've been saying that a lot on the channel lately to remind you guys that yes, some of your gifts can pull in money in abundance and be a career path, but it doesn't always have to be, that's something that I think this society kind of consumer driven society kind of shoves down our throats sometimes, that we have to always be the best at something or that we have to market it or sell it. So it might just be that you have this gift with arts and maybe it's something you just kind of do in the meantime. Maybe you're just scribbling while you're texting or you're on the phone or something. You're just always kind of doodling, because I see that with you. It's like it's in your nature, and your guides are just saying you need to come up with a purpose for this. Maybe try to take this to the next level. Like, this is a talent of yours or a gift of yours that really wants to grow. And so there is something here too about success, like you having success with this gift of yours with the art. It could be you know, your name getting out there, perhaps you finishing creations, or maybe some type of exhibit or something, because I do see something about you wanting to share your work and bring it out more into the world. And so your guides are just saying, like, yeah, now is the timing. I see something about success coming and timing with this, like giving it some time. You need to spend more time on this. But I also feel like it's this message of now's the time. Now's the time to get going with this. So I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question, and I will see you next time. So the next person is Indiana Guy 22. So Indiana Guy 22 wants to know, what do I need to know right now? So what message do I need to hear right now? So I love this question. I always love it when, you know, sometimes people leave it open and we can just explore the tarot. I love questions as well, but this is fun. Let's see, what do you need to know here? Indiana Guy 22. Huh. You know I've read for you before, and I don't always remember like exactly what comes out, because you know when I do these readings, like I really clear my energy after, and I do have a lot of clients. But yeah, I remember people's names and I remember energies, and I like all I remember is like I think the last time I read for you saying something like that there's like something big coming. And I think that the cards are confirming that again, because we're getting this life experience card, and I always pull this for myself when like something, you know, big is about to happen. Like I'm about to make a big move, or a big opportunity is coming, or a big life change, or like a level up in some way. And so yeah, that's totally what this is that's headed your way. And this says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. So this is like something could happen that could push you out into the world. Or it could just be like a, you know, an opportunity that comes. But yeah, I feel some type of change. And this also says a new home. I don't want to ignore that. Because I might be seeing a move here. So let me see if that's what I'm seeing. Seeing something about a move. Pull some more cards. Yeah, definitely. Okay, when? When is this move? September, perhaps? This is Wands, fast energy. You know, could be 9 weeks, the 9th month, September. So I don't. It could even be 9 months if you consider that to be pretty fast. Like, but yeah, I see a move. I think that's what we're predicting here. So moving for Indiana Guy 22. Yeah, something about some contract that you're gonna sign. This could be like a new work contract, or it could be like a project, like a temporary work project contract you sign that's like you get a bonus, or yeah, it could be you go somewhere for this opportunity. Definitely something work related. So yeah, I see that for you. So what do you need to know about this opportunity, or about this confidence? Yeah, I think your guides want you to have confidence, because I'm looking at this paper and I think you're going to have to kind of get your skills and expertise together, and like you're going to have to pitch yourself for this job or this project or this assignment, or you know, you might have to apply for it. We got unhealthy trauma. This might just be telling you whatever happened to come up over the last couple weeks, because we just had these eclipses, whatever came up might just be showing you where you need healing or where you need to pay attention or what's bothering you. It might be that something that you thought you were over or something you thought you'd left in the past kind of came back. And you're just like, damn it, I thought I was over this. So this could be an addiction, or it could be like just like a thought process, or it could just be like thinking about your ex, or it could be maybe unhealthy habit or rumination or something. And so it could be you know, remembered something from the past, or that you're dealing with something, some type of trauma or grief kind of hit you. That's so normal during Mercury retrograde, you know, especially if someone passed away. Sometimes during Mercury retrograde, you tend to think of these people more. You have like, yeah, I could go on a whole Mercury retrograde tangent, but basically there's something being brought up about how like there is some healing that needs to happen. And of course your guides are going to throw that in there if you're just asking what do you need to know. And they're saying that maybe some of this caused you to lose a little bit of confidence when it comes to putting yourself out for opportunities or taking like really big risks in your life. And that's what I feel like. Your guides are like, look, you had some stuff you had to pull back and you kind of had to heal, and we all have cycles and seasons in life, and right now you're actually getting ready to kind of come out in the world and have a big debut and go chase an opportunity and then maybe take a risk, or yeah, because I see that you're still really young. Like you're still, you're wise, you have some years, you know, but you're young, and like there's still a lot you can do. And so your guides are like, yes, put yourself for the big opportunity, go for it, confidence. And it's not really getting the opportunity that's going to like make you happy. There's always going to be the next thing, but it's just, it's almost like your soul craves growth right now. And it's almost like this is where your heart is. And yeah, you can trust yourself. You can trust yourself. If you're feeling bored, if you're feeling restless, that might be just be a sign. Okay, I need to change something. You know, I need to, you know, get out of my comfort zone a little bit. I also see something about falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. There's also something here, like I said, about trauma, memories from childhood, memories from your history or childhood, romanticizing the past. Yeah, I mean, who isn't doing that right now during Mercury retrograde? So you know, you're doing some of that, but it could be like you're making room for something new. I do see like, yeah, a new relationship, love in your life. Yeah. So let's pull a couple more messages. What else do you need to know? I'm just kind of looking around in your energy. Whoa. Okay. This is kind of a random message, but your guides are telling you don't worry about how other people view you or perceive whatever it is that happened or whatever it is that went down, because your truth is your perspective. Their truth is their perspective. You know, some people are just going to be committed to misunderstanding you. And your guides are telling you that you have some really great inspiration right now. And like you have a lot to be thankful for, because these opportunities are going to start popping up left and right. And there might be some people you're going to have to leave behind in the dust. You know, maybe they really helped you for a certain time or a certain season. And maybe this is coworkers, colleagues we're talking about, not sure, because we saw something about your career. But they're saying some of these people, yeah, they were there for you for a certain time, certain season, but you might have to make new connections, have compassion for people that you have to distance yourself from. You know that you did really well, or you gave it your all. For some reason that you need to hear something like that. So yeah, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and we're gonna move on. Hi you guys, we're just hanging out here, relaxing and enjoying this marvelous Sunday, and we're pulling some cards. And if you're interested in receiving a reading, I have just a couple more spots left, and it's just $15 for one question. And yes, you do kind of have to wait in line, but the good thing is I'm going to upload this onto the channel after, so if you just want to come back and watch it later, you can. You'll have it. You can always come back to it. So yeah, check it out. And if you just want to hang out with the tarot and with everyone who's getting readings, that's fine. We all just like to support each other here and talk about life and the energy transits and stuff. The planets, the seasons. Let's do this. Hi, Jelena. Oh, thank you so much, Nonisha. Star Fairy, it would be amazing if you made another manifestation series for June. I would love to. You know what? I cannot wait, Star Fairy, to start another round of manifesting, because you know it's an eclipse season right now. So this whole month I didn't manifest, and you guys know I'm so into that. So I can't wait for this next this next kind of cycle, this next moon cycle. I'm gonna be manifesting for sure. You know what, I was also playing around with the idea of manifest with me in 2023, right? What if we did a series for the whole year, maybe once a month or something? I don't know. I've been playing around with ideas. I know you guys want more manifestation content. And for now, go to my TikTok. I'm posting there like every single day, and I'm starting to like play around with more ideas over there. And I might start talking more about manifestation. I'm gonna start doing more mini series over there. I'm gonna be super active there, so check it out. Just Rainbow Harmony on TikTok. You can even ask questions in my comments, and I can, you know, make a video to reply to you. So yeah. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Jolena says this definitely feels like a safe space. Oh yeah, you guys. I block and delete the haters and the trolls. I don't care. I don't take it from anybody. But really, we really get that here. We're good vibes. We're good energies. It's kind of a small niche community. This is my safe space too, to be honest. This is my safe space too. That's exactly my vision I had when I first started, like, set out to create this channel. It was like, I just want to make a safe space, you know, for other people who've been through stuff in life, or who are healing, or who want to just explore the tarot, or just a place you can go where everyone's just going to be nice and hype you up. We can talk about life. We can talk about love, relationships, spirituality. All right, so the next person. Who's the next person? We're moving forward. I did that. Okay, so Steph is next. Steph. Okay. What does the future look like for Chris and I? So Steph, the future for you and Chris, okay? Now remember, your future is something, it's not something that's set in stone. You create it based off of your choices, your actions, your intentions, your visions, your thoughts, you know, and so does he. But we're just going to pull tarot cards on this anyways, based off the current energy, just kind of see what's the likelihood, what's the potential, what's the possibilities, what do you need to know, you know? That's kind of how we can look at this. Chris and Steph. Okay, give me a second, Steph. I'm just tapping into this. What the? Okay, so okay, so here's the thing. I feel like at first, when you and Chris first got together, he wasn't like thinking about this being a serious relationship. We'll just be honest, okay? His head was kind of in a different space. You know what I mean? You just look at these cards. However, I do feel like you guys started texting more, talking more, writing to each other, and this, I don't know, you guys kind of just fell for each other. He was like, hey, you know, wow, like he obviously fell in love with your beauty and the chemistry you guys have, but he also fell in love with your mind and your soul, and we get this magnetic card. And so, yeah, I see that there's been a lot of flirting going on, a lot of flirting. And this card right here says calling in your soulmate. I feel like this was very unexpected for both of you guys. You guys were both just kind of casually dating or enjoying the connection, having fun. It kind of just it just happens so naturally. So yeah, I see that you guys both have feelings for each other. And if you guys are currently in a committed relationship, then these are good signs for the future about, you guys continuing forward. We could, if there isn't marriage here, because I'm having a hard time kind of gauging, are you guys together or not, to be honest. I just feel like it's natural for you guys together, and I see this relationship continuing forward, and I see it going to the next level. So if you guys haven't locked it down yet, maybe that's what this is talking about, like commitment. You're going to get that opportunity. You guys are going to talk deeply about it and like confess. If you guys are like currently like in a relationship or married, this could be signaling, yes, there's an opportunity for you guys to go to that next level, to continue forward. So honestly, really, really positive messages here about this. And I'm going to tell you the truth. That's why in the beginning I was so quiet pulling these cards, because I was like, oh shit, we're going to tell this girl that the man she's with or she loves is bad news or something. But I don't know. You guys, basically what I'm trying to say is you guys, Chris and Steph, you guys passed the vibe check, And so I see that. Now let's pull some cards from my Wildwood deck, because we're going to double check something. This deck is going to tell you the raw truth. Yeah, you've really learned a lot from each other and in this connection. You guys have a lot to teach each other. This is kind of a message to me about like a soul contract. Like, yes, they're meant to be in your life. This is generosity too. It's a sign that he's a gift to you. He's a blessing. Whereas if we pulled the devil card or something, it would be more like this guy's a curse. Run the other way. Bad vibes or something. No. This is a blessing. This is a gift. And like, I see how much you really care about him. I mean, this is the ecstasy card. This is somebody who just, they making your heart beat. They making your toes curl, and they're making you smile, and like, they're just putting that bounce in your step, and the cherry on top to such, this beautiful life that you have. I really see this world that you guys create together, and it's beautiful. Yeah, and your guys are just trying to empower you. Maybe you just bought this reading because you wanted a confidence boost, or just because maybe you were having doubts with the relationship, or because I did get the flirt card reversed at first, which made me wonder, are you guys not flirting as much, or maybe there's a little bit of tension in the relationship right now, or maybe you feel like they're pulling back, or you haven't gotten as much time together or something. But if that's the case, I just feel like your guides are telling you to hang in there, because, this could be because of the current eclipses and Mercury, and I honestly see you guys moving forward. So is there anything else you need to know about this connection with Chris and, where it's headed? Any other messages or confirmations for you? Sympathetic love. Oh, that's really sweet. I always say that true love is understanding. I think when you love someone, like, you seek to understand them and you seek to know them, and it's presence. And this is almost like you guys have that with each other. You guys are there with each other. You get each other. There's that understanding, the sympathetic love. Lead. Subconscious. I think your guides are trying to point your attention to sometimes how much our subconscious fears and doubts and worries can affect our perception, and therefore sometimes the choices we make. So it might be time to do some journaling, or kind of write out if you have any anxieties, any fears about this relationship, where it's going. Maybe based off that, some of that you need to bring up to Chris, or depending on where you're at with him. And some of it might also just be you need to work it out within yourself, or maybe be more aware. Maybe choose more positive thoughts when it comes to love, when it comes to Chris, basically. Because you really, what I'm seeing here in the cards is you've got it. You've got it all. Yeah, awakening. Who isn't going through an awakening right now? Whew. Also, this card just flashed at me. I thought we were done with this, but I pulled prepare, and it might be telling you to prepare for like the next level in the relationship or the next phase, or like, yeah, you can prepare that, you know, to get married or to go to that next level. Yeah. Interesting. I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much, Steph, for your support. And we're going to move forward. Welcome to those of you guys who have clicked into this session. I'm doing live readings, mini readings, so you can ask one question for $15. So if you're interested, you can head below and just maybe ask about it in the comments. My partner is here, and if you need any... Okay, so he pinned a message, actually. Yeah, so he pinned a message up there, and you can just click on it, and it will lead you to my website where you can get a reading. So we're going to move on to the next person. Oh, and thank you guys once again so much for your support. I do live free readings too sometimes. In fact, I'll probably do a live free session next weekend. So don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. All right, so the next person. Early Summer Breeze is next. Yeah. Okay. So basically, you got a yearly personal reading from me. And for anyone who's listening, I do these yearly reviews where we go month by month and pull cards for like the whole year. And it's a seasonal thing. I only like sell it around the holidays. But so you got one of those. And I guess in June, we pulled some cards that were saying that, you know, love was going to be on the way. And so, you know, sometimes in the yearly review, I say it's going to come in June. It doesn't come. Remember, it's timelines. But I don't know. I feel like there's a reason that must have come out. So let's dig into this. I actually was just talking to one of my clients the other day I did a yearly review for, and it was so crazy. She said that there was something that came through in the yearly review that ended up happening that was so surprising. That's the magic of the tarot, right? Okay, so love for you, maybe coming this month in June. You know, it's interesting. I went to use my pendulum and it got stuck on my fingers. And then I also got past life relationship, free yourself. So I don't know what this is about, honestly, but there's something coming up about you maybe still having some blockages due to like an ex or someone who's on your mind, or like an unrequited love, or someone that you that didn't work out with, or like I said, an ex or something. And so there's something about how like that's what you were going through for a while, but I see that like cords have recently been cut. Your energy is opening, like that. Yeah, you are ready. Yeah, that's what they're trying to say. You're ready. Yeah, look, and here's new love. Oh my gosh, new love. I can't believe we got this card. Yes, new love for sure. There's confirmation that new love is coming in. The energy's clear. There we go. Yes. I'm looking into, trying to like look into a timeline again. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, not really getting a timeline, but yes, we can confirm that it's going to be pretty soon. And this right here could be personality. Interesting that we pull the King and the Page. It does make me think about someone who's in between this. Somebody who is not quite like totally established and like has all their shit together and like super wealthy and like total. It's like somebody who just started the business, has been doing it for a couple years, or who's been on this path a few years. This could also be talking about age. It could be someone who's like in their, late 20s, early 30s, not sure, but I kind of get this vibe like this person is, they're about to be on some big things. They basically have a bright future ahead of them, and they definitely love being in a relationship, and they're like a provider and a protector, and like if this is a man, it's like a very masculine man. Um, and so it's almost like there's this sign about this person, you can really grow with them. You can really, this could be a long-term relationship. You could live with them. You could have many years with them. Or this could even be future husband or future partner potential. So this is very interesting. I don't know if I've ever pulled the King of Wands with the Page of, oh, sorry, Wands, the King of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. I don't think I've ever pulled that before, so bizarre. Nurturing, so they're very nurturing, and I would say that they're probably an earth sign, you know, like a Capricorn, Taurus, very, very nurturing. You know, they love to garden. Probably, you know, this is someone who probably wants to have like an animal rescue farm, or who wants to live like in the countryside or like a little outside of the city, have a big home and have like lots of little projects around the house with nature and animals and children. And, you know, they've always pictured themselves like having a wife or like having a partner that's going to be like there, you know, with them and help them run the house and help them do all the things. They're looking for a very traditional relationship, but they're young and they're fun and they're interesting, and you know, they want to spoil you and make you happy. And like I said, really strong divine masculine, provider, protector energy, very, very nurturing person, and you know, totally down, you know, to just create this life with you that's going to be filled with so much freedom. And that's what I really feel like, creating a life with someone. That's what these two cards are making me think. It's like creating life. Also makes me wonder, is this a husband and two children? You know, perhaps. Communication. Yeah, you're going to be hearing from them soon. You're going to be hearing from them, meeting them very soon. You're going to have a very spiritual connection with them. And you might even, it's weird, when I was thinking about this, I was thinking, I wonder if maybe she's going to start having dreams about him. Because if this really is like your future husband, future person, or a very significant soulmate, someone you have a soul contract with, you know, these types of connections, I feel like you're gonna be at this point where you're dreaming about them. I've heard that from a lot of people, that they start dreaming about this, you know, person or their future person before they meet them. I don't put it past them. I don't put it past people. Dreams are very interesting. So I do see something about maybe you're having dreams about them, or they're having dreams about you, and you're going to be receiving communication. Maybe it's even if they don't come into your life exactly this month, that maybe there will be some type of element of communication with them, or they maybe they break into your circle that month, or something changes that leads you to them. So yeah, you're really close. I can feel it. Anything else you need to know about this person? Just kind of picked up a couple details. Detach, yeah, your guides want you to detach. Sometimes like I pull cards and I like get a lot of descriptive, sometimes I don't. I feel like, you know, what I'm picking up on is just kind of what's coming through. And I get they're nearby, though. They're nearby. Also, they're very extroverted. They're going to reach out to you, almost like you don't have to go super out of your way to align with this person or to connect with them. Just keep focusing on you, you know, keep making choices that feel right to you. I will say that if you always do what you've always done, then you always get what you've always got. So yeah, keep that in mind. Maybe put yourself in, you know, out there to meet new people or take up invitations this summer. But I just have this feeling they will naturally walk into your life, and you're already having really great opportunities that are taking you out in the world, and you're rubbing shoulders with some new people. This is a card talking about how they're going to be faithful too. Just really, really sweet. Look, socialize. Might even be faithful to socializing. Interesting. Oh my gosh, I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and for your support. support, and I will see you next time. All right, so we're going to move forward. For anyone who's just clicked in right now, I just want to say thank you for coming to my channel. I hope that you will have fun and relax while you're hanging out with us while we're just digging into the tarot today. And if you'd like to ask a question, it's only $15, and you can just comment below or look at the message that's put in the comments, and you can sign up. If you want to know what number in line you are, if you need anything, my partner's here typing in the comments below to assist you while I do the readings. And thank you guys so much for your support. You know, this support really helps me to continue to be able to invest in this channel and grow it. And last thing I want to shout out is you can follow me on TikTok, Rainbow Harmony. I've been posting there almost every day, really trying to get that space going as well. So thank you guys for your support, and let's move to the next person. So Sarah is next. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, I feel you. Okay. You know what? I think I need to read this to everybody who's like listening here. Sorry, you guys are just hearing me go, okay, like my partner's reading me this question and it kind of went on a while, but I think I want to read it out loud so everyone can hear this, because there's probably people who are in a similar situation. It's interesting. I can resonate with this question. Okay, so this is from Sarah. My life has been pretty busy lately, and I'm going to stop working soon to stay home with my newborn baby when she's born. I'm still wanting to pursue my desire on having my own e-commerce or social media business. There's a training course that someone is offering me right now for a reasonable price, and then there's a very expensive course that I've been thinking about getting for a while too. My question is pretty much this: which course would be best for me right now? The cheaper one is affiliate marketing. The more expensive one is e-commerce. I'm really wanting to focus my mind on something so I don't have to go back to a 9-to-5 ASAP, or at least be able to only work part-time if I have to. I feel you, you know. Yeah, I obviously have experience in this because I've kind of built my own e-commerce business here. And yeah, I got to that point where like I literally couldn't anymore with like working for other people. It just bothered me, and it's nice, you know, and there's so many people who've done it. You know, you see the TikToks and the content from people who are, you know, trying to hype people up and show them this lifestyle is possible. You can do it. There's a lot of scams out there though. You have to be careful. Some people, you know, are really going to do great educating you, and some people are just trying to money grab, and you buy this course and you're just like, damn, that was a waste of money, you know. Also, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You know, buying this course isn't going to necessarily mean anything unless you're willing to put in the work. So there's a lot to be considered here. What course is going to push you, and which one will you see results with, which one's worthy of the investment. But I just want to send you love and light for your baby and and this new time in your life, and just this opportunity that you have to quit your job and build a business for yourself. And you're not the only one. I actually coach a lot of women who are stay-at-home moms, or who, you know, just had a baby and they're building their tarot business, their spiritual business, or, you know, they're building their businesses. So yeah, you can always check it out. If you ever need some support or someone to kind of hold you accountable during that, I'm here. But the point is, this is a big opportunity for you. We got to dig into the cards and see what you need to know. Your guides are telling you not to give up, protect what you've created, have courage, and believe in yourself. Yes, yes, yes. Interesting. Protect what you've created. That makes me think about the pregnancy. You know, thinking about the future and how you want to provide and support for your, you know, things change, you know, when you have kids. And so, yeah, you just feel like it's now or never. This is going to be the best opportunity, best motivation. It's cool. Like everything's happening all at once right now. You're giving birth, literally, but also metaphorically. It's a beautiful time in your life. And your guides are telling you not to get, caught up in a false sense of entrapment or be worried about material things. Remember that, you know, one of the best ways to manifest money is to just kind of indulge in life. Obviously, you have to do work and you got this plan, but money's going to come to you, money's going to flow to you. When you're taking good care of yourself, you're nurturing your child, and this is so perfect. Quitting the 9 to 5 is going to help you be more in your feminine flow state, and you get to make your own rules, and you get to make this business based off of like what you like and your schedule and what's best for you. So don't ever forget that your business is you. So taking good care of yourself and your health is important right now. Don't stress too hard about this, and it's going to have to be organic growth. I will say businesses take time. Remember that they take time to grow. You got to, sometimes you plant the seed of an orange tree. I always say this on the channel. If you've been following this channel, you will know I've said this a million times, but when you plant the seed of an orange tree, it takes on average around 7 years for that tree to blossom and bloom and grow and bear that fruit. That's how businesses usually are. Whether you're starting as a singer, or you're selling things on Etsy, or you're TikToking or whatever, it's just going to take time for your career to grow. So remember that. So let's get into the question. I don't know, I just felt like I needed to pull some cards for you first. So what wanted to come out? So the course, that's like a little bit cheaper. What's up with that? Okay, what about the course that's more expensive? Okay, so one thing message I'm getting here is don't think that the answer is to buy things. It's kind of a random message, but it's just like, slow down before you make a lot of these investments, especially during Mercury retrograde, and know that, first of all, there's a lot of free content out there on this. I would make sure before you start investing that you've taken the time to watch the free content and that you've filled up like a notebook full of notes, and maybe you've even taken some action, because you could get on this path for free and there's resources out there for free. Yes, it's going to take you doing a little bit more digging, a little bit more organizing, lurking hashtags, searching stuff, scrolling. You're going to have to maybe favorite all of these. You're going to find little pieces of information all over the place. But I would start, if you haven't done that, start there. And also maybe read, get a book or two as well. And I would start there. And if you've already paid for this first course, yes, why not? You already paid for it. Great, do it. There's nothing wrong. I pulled a couple cards on it. I saw it was going to be fine. To be honest, I see that this big investment over here would be good for you. Eventually, that's what I'm seeing. Like there would be no struggle, and it's almost like you might need at some point to invest in a big course like this, because sometimes when you value, it's like a sign that you value this, you're investing in it. It almost holds you accountable too when you kind of drop a good chunk of money on something. So I think that I basically am getting this message to take both courses. But don't worry that you have to do it right now and like, oh no, if I don't take this course, I'm not going to be able to get started. Don't let it hold you back. Go find all the free information you can, because I promise you it's out there. Because I personally, when I've started 3 businesses. I used to teach swim lessons to people's babies at their houses. It was an infant swim lesson business. And then I also was a fashion stylist and a makeup artist and creative director in Los Angeles. And then, now I'm doing this too. So from all those businesses that I started, and I'm still learning on this journey, I got a lot of free information at first. You do the research. So if you're at that point where you're like, yeah, I've done the research and I've implemented things from that research, then go get the next course. But I think at this point, I think it'd be better, honestly, to take a risk and like start some type of social media, basically start the business. And you might not be sure exactly what is this business, what do I want to do, but at some point you're going to have to be sharing on social media, you're going to have to be growing. And so you might as well just start kind of documenting your process or your journey or behind the scenes or just posting about things you're interested in and just get yourself kind of in the flow of that, because that's going to be a huge aspect of your business. It will be the content creation, stuff like that. So yeah, tons of free stuff. That's what your guys are trying to tell you. Like right now, like, you know, there's so much bliss on offer for you. I see right here this happiness and like working from home. This card makes me think about like not leaving the house. It's so cool that we got the home card. And then we got this happiness card here too. So I feel like it's like your guides, your angels, they know what you want. You can totally manifest this. So many people are doing this right now. Why not you? You can join us. And this one too is also a time you're leaving, a sign that you're leaving difficult times behind. Because I do feel like you're so ready to quit the job. You're so ready to quit the rat race. You're so ready to quit that whole thing. And you know, I've been coming across a lot of information and a lot of content lately. I'm going to try not to go at a tangent here, but I've been coming across a lot of content about how the 9 to 5 and that whole like lifestyle and work cycle is made more for men who are on like a 24-hour hormone cycle, and us women were on a roughly 28-day kind of cycle. And so, you know, it's just hard for us. We can't, it's hard. It's not really made for us. It's made for men. And so to work from home, to be at home is so much more natural. And I just see like your dream and like how this is very needed right now at this time on the planet, collectively, but also in your life. So I see there's a lot of support for you to go on this path. And like, it doesn't even matter like what you decide. If you just pick something and you decide that's going to be my way and you stick to it and you just carve out that path, you will be successful. That will be your way. That will be your path. I know that 100%. That's how I was able to do it with baby swim lessons, with fashion, and also with tarot. So I promise you consistency, years and years and years of consistency too. You know, the first couple months, first 6 months, first year starting a business, always really rough, fun and exciting too. But you lot to consider here. But basically, to answer your question, I see this message about making sure you're getting as much free information as possible. And of course, take the course you already signed up for. That looks great. And implement. Start something. Mess around with the website. Get your hands dirty with it. And then maybe consider taking the other course. I think it all looks good. I think it's so smart of you to think about taking these courses, and you're empowering yourself. And I'm excited to see what you build. Stay in touch. Once you get your business up, shoot me a DM and tell me. I'll check it out. Yeah. I'm excited for you. Thank you so much for your support. And we're going to move on to the next person. Okay, Scarlett is next. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Scarlett, you're saying, without you giving away too many details about exactly where it is your husband is, you're just wondering, can he come home in maybe early in the next 6 months? Okay, I understand the question. I get it. Let's see what you're asking here. Yeah, and I'm getting a download about where your husband is, and I see that by asking the question you were trying to be really discreet, so I don't want to like put it on blast, but I see where he is. He's a little tied up at the moment, and you've just been over there like holding down the house, Queen of Pentacles, working, taking care of everything while he's away. And you've been lonely, you've been on your own for a long time now, and he kind of just got mixed up in some things and had to go away for a while, if you know what I mean. But I'm getting this vision like he's done everything he can to try to come home early, but there's maybe like, yeah, there's maybe one or two more people who are kind of in line ahead of him to come home first, if that makes sense. Or like, so there's other people who are more of a priority, but it's like he's been keeping tabs on that. He knows, and he's keeping his ear to the ground, and he's like doing everything he can to like get this opportunity to come home early. And there's a lot of people that are definitely rooting for him and that are trying, but ultimately it just comes down to like kind of the bureaucracy of like that, the system. And so, but yeah, this is King of Pentacles. He's been working so hard to come back to you. He just can't wait. This is the final countdown. This is the final, mile of the marathon. So it just, for him, it feels like time is just slowing down, like he's never going to get out of there, but he will. He's going to come home. I see that, just being so happy. He comes home, a lot wiser, looks older, but happier too, in a way. Freer, lighter, ready to, he's got so many plans of what you guys are going to do when he comes home, when he gets out of there. Yeah. And we see the tower, so it makes me think, it might not be too early, unfortunately. And I don't want, to get you bummed. Keep your hopes up. You can manifest this for sure, but it might be like, yeah. Because this is 1 year. This might be more around the holiday season. Yeah. Let's see, hang on. That was kind of weird. I took a second to kind of tap into this, and basically the word February came out of my mouth. So I don't know if February, maybe that's when it's going to be. But this could be pointing to October, and this could be pointing to around, holidays, New Year. So timeline predictions are hard. A lot of people that's what you want to know. When is this gonna happen? I remember that was like the first thing I asked the first time I got a tarot reading. I was like asking a lot of those types of questions. You got to remember, timelines are based on your energy, their energy, everyone's decisions. Who's to say, But I'm getting a message it might not be super early. Like a little bit early, couple months early, couple weeks early. Definitely he's going to come home early, but it's just not like as early as you guys would like. And that's why we got the tower. But your guys are just telling you to hang in there. He's so close. It's gonna be perfect timing. You're gonna be so ready. Yeah, he's built really good trust in all the people that are around him that are in control of like this decision. And so it's not about that, he's done admirable work, or he's been, admired for his progress and his growth. And so, yeah. And you guys are just telling you in the meantime, just try to have fun, because it's gonna, maybe you were thinking about maybe him being home this summer or something, I'm not sure, or during a certain season, but your guys are like, you're gonna have fun either way, and take good care of yourself right now, and he's gonna be out of there in no time. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support and for asking a question, and we're gonna do one more person, and then I'm gonna take my first break. All right, so who's next? Joey is next. What's up, Joey? Yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi, dear. Oh my gosh, I just took a second to read over what you wrote, and wow, I really this is one of those questions that I really would wish I could do it justice. In a mini reading, it's going to be hard to answer this question with the complexity of how beautifully you wrote that. So it might be one of those ones you want to come back for a personal reading, you know, one I can give a good 30 minutes to. But I'm going to try my best. And I see you're basically just going through a really rough time, and you got a reading from me before, and you know, yeah, I know who you are, and but I do clear my energy after the readings. Don't always remember, but you said that you were trying to go back to school, get an opportunity, maybe go abroad, or like, yeah, study, try to start a new chapter in your life and move in a new direction. And I guess we pulled cards that were saying it was going to be difficult for you, and maybe some blockages, which have basically been happening now. And so you're wondering, you know, is this path meant for you? Like, what are you doing wrong? And like, you're just feeling kind of down because you feel like doors aren't opening for you, and you just want to feel like things are good for you. You feel like things haven't been working out for you in a long time. You mentioned you feel like no one wants to help, and yeah, I'm so sorry. I feel this energy around you. Let's just see, what do you need to know right now, okay? And of course, I'll also go ahead and pull a card about you know, studying. But what do you need to know right now? For Joey. Okay, so your guides are saying right now, this is just the message I'm getting. Take it or leave it. this Your guides are saying that what you need right now is not like a huge life change, like moving somewhere and studying something. It's almost like you're pushing yourself to just be able to, you just want to get out of your situation and like leave it all behind. But that's not always the answer, because I've also learned as a traveler that wherever you go, there you are. And so a lot of times you change the scenery, but not the situation. So this trauma and this chaos that you feel inside, it's not anything that's happening to you in the outside world. It's what's going on within. And I remember your story because I've done readings for you before. And you have to remember that what you're going through and this trauma you're going through, this healing you're going through is related to something that happened not that long ago. So I think it's a normal reaction to the abnormal, shocking events of the trauma that you experienced, the things that happened, the loss you experienced. I think it's a normal reaction to want to get away from it all, or to want to have this big change. And so you're trying to push for that change, but it's like you haven't clarified your intention. You don't really know what you want. So that's why this isn't manifesting. That's why you can't seem to get into this school, because it might be because, you know, you're looking to that as a way to escape or just get out or force a new beginning, when your guides are like, you're still going through this grieving, this mourning, this healing, this shedding, this death process. So you have to be patient with it. It might not be time to break out of the cocoon yet. You can't leave the cocoon too early. You're still turning into that butterfly. Your wings are still forming. So that's kind of the message I'm getting. I know it's frustrating because it's like, I just want to get out of this damn cocoon, spread my wings and fly, have this new opportunity. And yes, if you really want to study, you can totally do it. If you really want to go abroad, I swear you can manifest it. But you might maybe it needs to be a decision that's made more from peace, from a place of peace. It needs to be a decision that's made more from a place of passion. Like, I'm so excited about studying this thing, and I'm so like passionate about, you know, creating this future for myself, or this career for myself. And like, you know, a lot of times this has to be a risk. We don't ever know for sure if the thing that we're studying or if the career path that we're going on is going to be like our purpose. You know, a lot of times, you know, we grow, we change careers, so it's like, yeah, you want to change, you're on the right path, but take a little bit more time to sit with yourself and figure out exactly what it is that you want. Because once you feel more at peace with it and more comfortable, and you have more of a plan, and it's a little bit more specified, and you know, feeling a little bit more confident about it, you go out with that energy and you're going to manifest, you know, the acceptance letter and everything you need to get into the school or make it happen, to make the move happen. So in the meantime, your guides are saying that maybe a project will lead to answers. Maybe you can't go to the new school right now these next couple months or make that big move, but perhaps you can get your hands busy with something, or maybe you can work on building your resume, or maybe you can learn a new skill, or maybe you can, you know, just take the next baby step instead of trying to, like, you know, take a huge leap right now. It might not be time for that. It might be time for just the next step. There are times in our life where we're being called to take a leap of faith. And I think you're right that this is a desire of yours to take a big leap, to leave, to create something new, to go off to school, to study something, to just make a new life for yourself in another place. That's a beautiful desire. It's valid, and you could have it sooner than later. But these messages are just like telling you to take a step back and, you know, maybe, guess what I'm going to say? Make a vision board. You know, for me, so many times there's things that are not moving forward in my life, and I just slow down one day, make a little vision board, write in my journal what I want, what my goals are, and kind of like get organized, and then bam, doors are opening. And it's because, like, I made up my mind. I got more certain. I got clarity of intention. And if you've done Manifest with Mars with me, you're going to know that that's, in my opinion, the most important part of the manifestation process is just knowing what you want. Okay, so right now I feel like you're 10%. You know what you want, 10%. We need to get that up to like 50, 60%. You don't ever have to know what you want 100%, because who does? We're all kind of winging it through this life, but you do need to slow down, create some peace around you, and tap into your intuition, because, you know, you got to ask yourself, am I making this decision out of love or out of fear? Ooh, right? So, self-care. Well, actually, no, serious nature. I think they're just saying, like, you know, you need to connect more with the nature of who you are. What do you sit with yourself? It's hard right now because the universe keeps forcing you to be alone. And what's really hard is to sit with ourselves and our emotions and our traumas and, like, the grief, especially with what happened recently in your life. But also when we're alone, things start coming out. When we're alone and we can just find our peace, things happen. You know what happens to me when I'm alone? I'm somewhere that I'm feeling really peaceful and I'm calm. I naturally start to sing. I just start singing a little bit, or I want to talk about something that's really interesting. I'm a speaker. I use my voice. I'm a communicator. It makes me wonder what's going to come out of you when you're just in that energy of peace and you're alone and you're, you know, you need more time to slow down and relax, be in your energy, because then, like, your natural self is going to come out more. Maybe you don't know who your natural self is because you know, you were with somebody for a long time, you were taking care of them, and, you know, then now you've been processing a lot of trauma and trying to keep yourself busy, you know, working a lot. And, you know, this is a real, like, quarter life crisis or midlife crisis moment for you. Spiritual awakening, existential crisis, whatever you want to call it, where you're, like, slowing down and you're reconnecting with yourself, because we lose ourselves sometimes in this world. And, you know, you got to remember, you get to define who you are. You get to celebrate yourself right now. You know, don't go out and try to attach to people, places, things. You know, you're the only person you're ever going to have. You have to learn to sit with yourself. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah. And your guides are saying there's a reason why this thing didn't manifest right now. Like, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You can't run from this type of healing or from a death cycle in your life. It sucks. It's hard. We all want to claw our ways out. We all want to find ways to not feel things, numb things, you know, push it out, because it's very uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. It's why they call it growing pains, right? But your guides are saying that you're going to have success, and that what you're experiencing right now, the intensity of this, is probably related to the eclipses and Mercury retrograde. not to discount your very real feelings, but I bet you anything you give it like a week or two, and you're going to feel a little bit better. You're going to feel more positive. You're going to feel more like you can relax into this energy and take these steps at a slower pace and more natural to you. Make more time for yourself to connect with your true nature, right? Not have to force the door to open, let it open on its own. So I'm going to take you back to the first message, which was a project is going to lead to answers. What are you doing right now, every day? Are you just waiting for things to get better in the hypothetical future where you go somewhere? Or are you creating art, listening to music, cooking delicious food, going new places, making new friends, doing things you like? I want you to maybe make it a goal that this summer is just going to be all about you and indulging in the pleasure of life and resting and just enjoying your time and not worrying about the future. You need a couple of months to just be. That's my message. And things are going to come to you and to reflect. And by the way, you do have a future partner or soulmate coming in. Not too soon, but they're around the corner nonetheless. And I see that. I see you with somebody. But the question is, can you be happy with alone? Can you create that? Work on that. Heal what needs to be healed. Yes. Honestly, you're just at the next level in your healing process. Very soon, you're going to be manifesting that big opportunity you want. Just focus on how you can, instead of, like I said, taking the big leap forward, maybe how can you take the next step? Anyways, I just want to talk about this with you for so long. It was a big question, but thank you. I hope that helps, and thank you so much for your support. All right, you guys, I'm going to go take my first break. It's a lot of readings, so I need to make sure that I ground my energy and that I stretch a little and drink some water. So I'm going to be gone for about like 10, 12 minutes, okay? And yeah, I'm more like 10 minutes. Make sure that you click on to part 2 of this session. And how many spots are left? I still have 4 spots left if anybody's watching and thinking, should I get one? If you want a reading, it's only $15 and I have just 4 spots left. So you can think about it over the break, and I will see you guys in part 2.